Everyone, I'm Dr. Natasha Nelson. Welcome to Untamed and Prosperous. This is part 2 of the 7-part series about the mind-body connection, which is the emotional meaning of our physical body. So in 20 years of my chiropractic practice, I got really good at asking questions and understanding that emotions, when we hold them in, that energy starts to affect our physical body. Because energy has to go somewhere. If it can't go out in a healthy way, it'll go inward. When it goes inward, it influences, it affects, all of the circulation, it affects oxygen to the body. And so different emotions have a way of affecting different parts of the body. The body speaks to us, right? As I talked about in our first episode, you can go back there. The body speaks to us in a language of signs and symptoms or signals and pain. It's our job to listen and understand, to interpret what our body is saying. So this is, the part 2 here, we're going to focus on the knees and the legs. There's a lot that goes on in the knees, a lot of energy in the legs, and a lot of, illness, disease, injuries around the knees and the legs. So, of course, my disclaimer, I'm not your doctor. So make sure you consult your physician before taking any drastic healing advice from me, okay? Really, this course is designed to give you one additional layer of what you can do for the emotional support to understand the healing process in the body. So the knees, think about the knees. What do our knees do? Well, they allow us to bend, squat, move. They allow us to walk. So think about the terms that also show up around the knees and what actions they take. So I grew up going to church, right? But you hear the term being able to, like in prayer, there's going on to your knees in prayer. It's a sign of humility. So that's one of my questions. When you think about if your knees are giving you problems and there's a constant, a chronic, an ache, an injury, not healing properly, it's one of the things to ask yourself. Is it possible that there's an area in your life where you are not humble and being in a position of just humility? And I don't mean keeping yourself small and inferior, not at all. But being able to be in a position of prayer, which is gratitude, right? Think about the knees. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, right, of course, there's the idea, the concept of taking a knee, bending the knee, which is a sign of respect and humility, of course. But thinking about those terms in your life of where, if any area, are you not showing a sign of respect? Now, it could be respect to a person, but really, where are you may not be showing a sign of respect to something larger than you, nature, something bigger that you are not willing to look at or understand? But let's even take it back a notch and go in a simpler, something even more simple than that. When your knee is injured, and this also goes with ankles and feet, but really the knee gets the attention. What is it that you can't do? You can't run. You can't walk very fast. You're not climbing stairs, right? So where in your life are you trying to run too fast or climb too fast without doing the work that it takes to get there? Are you skipping steps? Are you trying to bypass your way somewhere? kind of cheat your way through it. Where is it that you need to be slowed down in order to pay more attention? Oftentimes it really is that simple, right? We're rushing around, not that we're doing anything wrong or bad, but we're just doing so much that we're not able to be very present in the moment of something happening. And so knees and legs are really about getting us to slow down in our life, to really slow us down, because we can't run and we can't climb, we can't squat, we can't play, oftentimes we're just there, slowing life down. So that's what I'm going to leave you with regarding the knees and the legs, which is where in your life do you need to slow down and pay attention to what's in front of you instead of trying to rush out in advance, running too far ahead, or trying to climb too high, too fast. So I hope that this was helpful. Of course, always, I appreciate likes and comments and shares. So thank you very much. I'm Dr. Natasha Nelson. Until next time, live life untamed.